Yep, definitely.
So my question for you, it's a question or a comment that keeps floating around.
Uh-huh.
Retirement signing?
There are a few players where no matter how old they are, you can get away with the signing not being a retirement signing. It is a very few crop of players. And Messi is absolutely one of those players. I don't care if Messi's 45 and I don't care if he's 80 and in a wheelchair. If you bring him to the league, that is massive, and it is not a retirement signing. Now, with that being said, all the moves that Saudi Arabia are rumored to be making this summer, those are retirement signings. I don't think Ronaldo is a retirement signing, by the way. I think he is in that same class as Messi.
Mhm.
But Messi coming to MLS, especially at what is he, 35 now? He's got
Yes.
he's still got years. He is the best player in the history of the sport. At 35 years old, he will be more than fine.
Correct. Yeah. And Tom Bogert, Tommy Scoops, for those of you who know him closely like I do. Um,
Time for them to learn. That's our
I
Fabrizio right
say there
there.
we go. Yeah. Fabrizio said, here we go, but Tommy Scoops said confirmed. And that's when you knew it was true. Um, no, he put out a good point. Somebody was like, why would you be hyped? He's, basically already retired. The dude won a World Cup 6 months ago.
And
And
he balled out
I would
in
say,
that
and he
World
was one
Cup.
of the best players in that Argentinian team, let alone the fact that he was one of two players in the entire top five, the five leagues that everybody praises. He was one of two players to have 15 and 15 in that for an underperforming PSG team, by the way. So the fact that people are thinking like, oh, he's washed, he's not washed. He's got tons of stuff left in his legs. But here's the deal: he's winding down. He wants to move here so that when he is done, he moves on to life after soccer. Like he's using his brain to realize, do I want to go live in Saudi Arabia and then when I'm done have to live in Saudi Arabia or move again across continents? No. He's happy in Miami. His family loves Miami. It's a great place to be. He's got friends there. Beckham's going to be over there. He's got tons of connections to be there. And it's not about, and he made it clear, it's not about money either, right? If he wanted to do a retirement thing, get paid to do nothing, go to Barcelona, who said, we will pay you, but we don't know if we can register you and let you play. If you were going to retire somewhere, why not get 25 mil a year to literally sit on the bench for a year because they can't register? Like, that is a no brainer. So he said no to that. I want to still play, which is great. Here's my last point: retirement signing or not, don't give a damn. Don't care. As you mentioned, there are players who transcend this idea of retirement signing, right? Andrea Pirlo, awful retirement signing. Come in, walk around the middle of the pitch, score one goal in 4 years or whatever he did, and get make his entire team's midfield useless. Messi could do that same thing if he really wanted to, and he'd still be the best, most impactful signing this league's ever seen. People were comparing it to Tom Brady signing for the Israeli Football League in his prime. Now, I think that's a bit of a stretch. However, it's the fair statement, right? This is the biggest signing in American sports history. Period. I'd like to, if you disagree, let me know.
Uh, I don't disagree, but I think that's because there is a larger worldwide market for the sport than there is with other sports. So it's kind of a tough comparison.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. But um, yeah, listen, they can call it whatever they want. He wanted to go down to a place where he could have a life after playing. He wanted to go to a place where he can try something new with minimal risk or exposure. It's no secret that MLS media is way more relaxed on the performance of the superstars in the league than they would be anywhere else. So even if he's getting paid all this money and whatever, I don't think that he'll have the media pressure he did anywhere else. Again, things that are appealing to people like this. Now, good or bad, that's a different argument. Should press be more hard? Maybe. But that's not the argument we're having. We're talking about why he came here and if it was a retirement signing, and it could be, right? But I don't care. Because at the end of the day, we've got the I will label it as one of the top 5 players in the history of the game playing here for 2 years, raising awareness, raising money being thrown at the league, as is evident by the first ticket price that I looked at was New York Red Bulls versus Inter Miami in 2 months, 2.5, 3 months. That went from $40 a ticket to $500 a ticket. And that's just in Red Bull Arena. Imagine all these other places that are going to start selling them. I mean, we're massively increasing our profits. It's only good for the league. I don't want to say there's nothing bad, but I can't think of anything that's super bad right now.
Nah, me neither. Even if he sleepwalks on the field, even if he doesn't play a single minute, it's good. Jersey sales, Apple TV subscriptions, ticket prices, everything is just immediately going to blow up.